Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. We welcome you to Noche Enabia here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Phoenix Suns here at their home Talking Stick Resort Arena. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And you know, for the Raptors, they just seem to be playing uninspired ball. That's just keeping it real. They've seen other teams leapfrog them in the rankings, and it's gotten into their collective psyche.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor. Devin?
He's doing it all, D.A. Thanks. Doris, what are you going to be watching about these two teams who seem to be strong up front?
Yeah, I think certainly both have guys with size who also bring incredible skill to the game. And it's really hard to win this league without at least one elite player at one of the front court positions.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Van Vliet and Lowry are the 1 and the 2. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And here's Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Van Vliet looking around. Here's Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And Rubio kicks to Booker. Inside. Oubre, good.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
Van Vliet with it. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Booker with it. Now guarded by Siakam. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, at 6'6", let's remember, Devin Booker has enough size to feel confident on the interior.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Offside Gasol. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Oubre. Second chance shot. Toronto grabs the miss. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Now here's Van Vliet, covered by Rubio. Here's Siakam. Nails the baby hook. Siakam's got 6.
Well, Pascal Siakam has such soft touch, and he uses his length to his advantage on the inside there.
Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Rubio finds Oubre. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Ayton, the pass to Saric. 5 to shoot. The shot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Raptors trail by 3. Lowry drives in. That one good for 2.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
And Phoenix has possession. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what, Greg? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Here is Lowry following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And the pass to Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Wow, what a find. Marc Gasol, one of the best passing big men in the league.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Rubio looking around. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Oubre. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Anunoby. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Booker. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State. Undrafted out of Wichita State, Fred Van Vliet, never the most heralded player, Doris. You know, he says he bet on himself, and it's worked.
No doubt. Van Vliet's belief in himself gets him a 2-year, $18 million contract. But I think beyond that, this man, in the moments that mattered most in the playoffs, proved that Fred Van Vliet will deliver.
And the first one at the line is good. Doris, the playoff seedings still jumbled a bit up in the air. Just how important you think it is to get home court advantage in the NBA playoffs in this era?
Historically speaking, Kevin, as you know, home court advantage is absolutely monumental, and it doesn't matter the round of the playoffs. Could be a conference semifinal or an NBA final. If you come down to a Game 7, that home court advantage can be the difference between winning and losing. You want as much in your favor, Kevin, as you know, going into the postseason.
2 seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby, and the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Great talk about his game.
You know, NBA ready physically from day one. You know, still working for consistency with his shooting, especially at the free throw line. But I like his potential as a two-way player.
You know, I think the versatility Saric provides is big in today's NBA. This guy can play the 3 and the 4. He can shoot from anywhere. He can also hit the glass. Very good passer. There's a lot to his game.
The Suns shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls.
You think back to after the trade from Philadelphia, Dario Saric had a hard time getting settled in with Minnesota. They started him in a bench role, and it wasn't until he became a starter that you saw his productivity increase.
And so he makes both from the line. And Doris with Saric coming off the bench is something he's done in the past. but he had better results as a starter last season.
It would appear to me he is much more comfortable as a starter. His shot seems to come a little bit easier. The floor spacing this young man provides is a huge plus for his team.
Siakam, good.
Wow, finishing through contact with a beautiful display of focus. What a job by Pascal Siakam through contact.
Here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Booker. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Lowry. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. To the middle. Here's Saric. Missed inside.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the paint. Knocked loose. Booker with it. Gasol covering. Pass to Booker from 11 feet away. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively. And it seems like every team is in search of the, quote, power wing. The guys that have the quickness to defend on the perimeter and the strength to battle inside. OG Anunoby certainly fits the bill.
First one falls for him. And a 7'2" wingspan for Anunoby. He's got the reach, Doris, of a big man.
He does, Kevin. He also has the strength of a big man, but he's got the versatility defensively to guard across 4 positions. It's about finding consistent minutes for OG because the potential is there, Kevin.
That one misses.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Drops in the tray.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
The first one falls. Doris, you played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me and extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durants, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
That's great insight. Now, here's Siakam. And he really played well against Denver. Just 5 to shoot. Powell, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Suns. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Toronto. The Suns trailer. Here's Jerome. He averages about 5 points a game. Now Diallo. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Diallo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Raptors have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Hollis Jefferson passes to Powell. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Lowry finds Siakam. Johnson at the elbow. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Passes to Bridges. And there's the pass to Diallo. And here is Bridges. He has 5. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lowry to end the cold streak. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Jerome. Now recovering.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to Johnson. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. With the fadeaway. Misses off the left iron. The Suns leading. Here's Jerome. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Toronto. Powell, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Now, here's Siakam. Pass to McCaw. Back to Siakam. There's the pass to McCaw. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Phoenix.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Diallo kicks to Booker. Back to Diallo from 12 feet out. Here's Baines, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Siakam outside. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And here is Johnson. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's McCaw, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Suns leading by 3. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Jerome, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Up top, Powell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Diallo. Makes it off the glass. And now a 7-point Suns lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Powell. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Offline with his three. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker outside. From the arc. The rebound by Johnson. Raptors trail by 7. Pass to Siakam. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, you love watching Hollis Jefferson on the catch and shoot. He has committed to developing his offensive game.
Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Phoenix ahead. They finish off the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. Marc Gasol so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
It's just fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish, even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, whatever they're from. They support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Toronto right now, we've got Johnson. McCaw is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Siakam misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Out of Cameroon, Pascal Siakam drastically improved last year, Doris. Is he the prototypical modern power forward?
He is, Kevin, and there's a few reasons why. The guy can rip and run. He can space the floor. He is switchable on the perimeter defensively. He can go inside, outside. Everything you want in terms of versatility, Pascal Siakam brings to the table.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Powell, that's good.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis Jefferson playing very well within the confines of this offense.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Jerome, guarded by Powell. Passes it to Baines. Now, Kaminsky. Bridges passes to Kaminsky. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for him.
One aspect of his game that's suffered the past few months has been his passing. He hasn't shown that same creativity with the basketball that we'd seen from him earlier in the season, and his assists are way down because of it.
Powell, the pass to Ibaka. Fades away. The shot missing. The Suns have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Powell with the steal. Here's Hollis Jefferson.
How about the aggressiveness of Rondé Hollis Jefferson? Go to work, young man.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Here's Jerome, guarded by Powell. Can they get it? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, when you watch the game now, bigs playing on the perimeter, who can really defend and hold their own outside the lane you've seen?
Well, you think about a guy at the rim like Clint Capella, who is a great shot-blocking force. But in today's NBA, he's got to be able to guard the pick and roll, make the necessary switch. And because Capella has got great feet and because he can move laterally so quickly, he might be 6'10", 6'11", but he can get out and switch in the pick and roll. It is a thing of beauty to watch.
The first free throw is good. The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you look at the Suns going forward. They have got to believe a big part of the puzzle is DeAndre Ayton. This guy was the #1 overall pick in last year's draft.
Outside Gasol. Down low. Here's McCall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Doris Ayton, a terrific rebounder. He can score in the paint. And, of course, he is still improving.
Yeah, what you like about DeAndre Ayton, Kev, is he doesn't just rely on his God-given talent. This guy knows he needs to be more consistent with the jumper, improve his overall defensive awareness, but this guy is willing to put in the work to become a complete and great NBA player.
And the first one at the line is good. The Suns making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Gasol against Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jerome. Ayton trying to break free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops.
I think the player most closely identified with the Phoenix Suns the last 3 years, obviously Devin Booker. You know, here's a guy who averaged well over 20 points. He can beat you with the pass as well. He's the piece that gives this team great hope for the future.
Good on both. And what's astounding, even with Booker, the Suns have been last, Doris, in three-point accuracy 2 straight seasons.
Yeah, and I think that speaks, Kev, to the roster construction. You need floor spacing to win games, and it can't be from just one guy. This franchise knows that. They just haven't been able to yet solve the problem.
Here's Van Vliet from beyond the arc and then some. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Rubio with him. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks to Oubre. The pass to Ayton. Rubio right side. Oubre passes to Jerome. They grab their own miss. Here's Ayton. Tries yet again. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Gasol. Here's Anunoby, and he slams it one-handed.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Suns trail by 3. Now, here's Rubio. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Misses in close.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Now Van Vliet. He's got 5. Oubre with the steal. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. He's got 7.
Well, you can see Kelly Oubre Jr. just wants it more than everybody else. Such heart and desire.
Pass to Anunoby. He kicks to Ibaka. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Takes the 13-footer. No good from McCaw. A steal. Pass to Anunoby. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ayton. Oubre, right side. Passes to Ayton. Here's Jerome. Covered by Van Vliet. Pocket 4. Kaminsky misses. And here's Toronto. They're on a 14-6 run. McCaw, the pass to Anunoby. Ibaka against Ayton. And Ibaka kicks to Van Vliet. From 17 feet out, he doesn't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
And here is Van Vliet. He's got 5. The pass to Ibaka. Over Kaminsky. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Jerome. Goes back up. Kaminsky misses. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 1. No good from McCaw.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Toronto calls timeout. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
Wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Now, here's Rubio. Defense is right there. Kicks it to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at Toronto, winding things down this season. They're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
And I think for Toronto, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Rubio outside. Diallo. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oubre with the steal. Pass to Rubio. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And Toronto choosing their team name back in '94. The fans helped them narrow it down, and with dinosaurs all over the silver screen, it helped tilt things towards the Raptors.
And we all remember those early uniforms, those giant velociraptors across the front. Fortunately, they've toned it down a bit since then.
Now the dish to Johnson. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Rubio kicks to Diallo. To the middle. Here's Booker. Rejected by Gasol.
This guy, the defensive anchor, Marc Gasol, twice on the pipes.
Johnson goes in. Here's VanVleet. And the Raptors miss again. The Suns leading 3-on-3. Here's Booker. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Passes it to Gasol. Over Ayton. On the money with the shot from the left block. Gasol's got his first bucket of the night. And for the Suns, they're shooting a measly 26% in the second quarter. Here's Rubio. Gasol with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Rejected by Booker.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Oubre passes to Ayton. Back to Oubre. Fires from deep. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lowry feeling it out a bit. The pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot to the inside and finished off by Gasol.
Well, Marc Gasol is just so fundamentally sound. You put him in a pick-and-roll game, he is so effective.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Booker in the corner from outside the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. That's tipped and stolen by Booker.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Well, you're trying to end the quarter the right way. It takes awareness and it takes discipline.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Sharch checked in for Phoenix. Bridges comes in for Ricky Rubio. And then for Toronto, Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And Norman Powell subbed in for Fred VanVleet. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Powell. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. On the wing, Booker to the paint. Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Outside Lowry. Outside Gasol. There's the triple. That one's not going to go. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Ricky, how do you guys put this thing away in the second half?
We got a lot of turnovers. They got a lot of layups, and that can happen. We have to take care of the ball.
We'll see if you can do that, Ricky. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They lead by 1. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, I like the effort on the boards because the game could come down to just a few key possessions, and extra rebounds can give you those extra possessions if you work at it.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They played some solid team basketball, Ernie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit. They got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Toronto trailing. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Here's Siakam. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker dishes to Rubio. Back to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Rubio kicks to Booker. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Saric passes to Ayton. Off with the layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Count the basket.
Boy, Kevin, I thought he might get a call there. I thought it was pretty clear contact. But we know Lowry's not looking for the whistle. This guy's just looking to put points on the board.
Here's Rubio. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Saric. Lowry against Booker. Rubio outside. Lets a floater go. That one no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here. Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse? So well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto. This guy has shown his worth in his first season as a head coach in the NBA. It translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
Saric looking around. Oubre outside. The pass to Booker. It's up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Coach Nick Nurse paid some dues, Doris, before his turn as head coach of this Toronto team.
Well, think about it. Early in his career, he's a player coach in the British Basketball League. Then he goes and establishes a G League franchise in his home state of Iowa. Then to lead that team to a title in 2011, join another G League team for the Raptors and win a title in 2013. Really an incredible journey, guys.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. And after winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Marc Gasol. Pass to Ayton. Rubio right side. At the elbow with Šarić. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
This is not a young man you want to send to the line. Booker's already a lights-out foul shooter. Well, there are very few scorers in the NBA who are as explosive as Devin Booker. Boy, when this guy finds his rhythm, he can take over a game from just about any part of the floor, and there's nothing the defense can do about it.
That one drops. He ties it up. Doris, I still think back to that game where Booker put up 70 points. I mean, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, when Devin Booker starts to cook, he can get as hot as any player in the league. The one thing you want from Devin is consistency on both ends of the floor from game to game. That's how you go from good to great.
Doris, what has impressed me about Booker is that he's put up great numbers despite not having a lot of franchise stability at the start of his career.
No doubt, Kevin. For Devin Booker, his first 4 seasons, he had 4 different head coaches. That doesn't even start to touch the roster turnover he's dealt with. Through everything he's faced, he has produced on the offensive end. You love this guy's upside.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Inside, Siakam passes to Ibaka. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Feeds it to Oubre. Here's the break. Here's Van Vliet. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Van Vliet's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, Ibaka is such a great teammate. This guy is always willing to find the open man.
Suns trail by 3. Cloak loose. Fast break Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. Rubio with the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Oubre. And Toronto also making a switch. Norman Powell's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Booker. Tries again. He lays it in. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
Well, it's encouraging to me that Devin Booker is willing to mix it up on the glass. How about that offensive board? Pretty. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Baines. Rubio against Lowry. Here's Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 on the clock. No good from Booker. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Anunoby, and it's in there.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Booker with it. 12 points for him. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Ayton. Now, here's Rubio. Here's Baines. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Lowry has the open look. Off target from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Shoots over Powell. That misses off the backboard.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
To the paint. Ooh, the double clutch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. He's off on the first. Break for the Phoenix Suns with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought. There is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. There's the pass to Baines. Charge has the open look. Phoenix no good that time either. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
And the move back to his more natural 5 position has rejuvenated Serge Ibaka. More room to operate offensively, and defensively he can stay in the paint where he's effective.
Diallo, he's checked in for Phoenix. Ibaka hits both of them. And Ibaka's shooting ability, Doris, had enabled him to play some power forward, but his mobility was being tested.
Correct, because at Ibaka's size, it's tough to ask him to chase smaller guys around the perimeter. He is much better suited playing inside and protecting the rim. I think you saw that last season.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Ayton. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Powell. Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Bridges. Outside Lowry. A 3-ball. Good D by Booker. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the shot goes in. And now just a 3-point Toronto lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Lowry passes to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Powell. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Powell. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. To the inside. Here's Lowry. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Ayton. Here's Saric. Passes it to Ayton for the lead. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Lowry from outside. The offensive rebound tipped away and stolen by Booker. Now the pass to Bridges. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Kaminsky is checked in for Phoenix. The Raptors also with a sub. Johnson's checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Toronto shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. Outside Lowry. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Saric against Johnson. Back to Hollis Jefferson. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Kaminsky.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Kaminsky.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Raptors call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position. And now a quick review at the numbers for Devin Booker. Averaging about 23 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Here's Johnson. He hits it from 9.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Suns.
Here's Booker. He's got 12. Over Lowry. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Lowry passes to Johnson. Back to Lowry. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
One-on-one here. Shot from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. The Suns, number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Down low. Here's Johnson over Saric. Johnson can't hit.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Marc Gasol is checked in for Serge Ibaka.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Lowry against Booker. Lowry drives in. Here's Johnson. And the Raptors miss again. Suns leading by 7. Now Bridges. He's got 7. Booker outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Gasol's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
.34 seconds left to play here in the third. Passes it to Diallo. And here is Saric. He has 6. Booker outside. It's stolen by Lowry. Now running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Well, historically, Kyle Lowry has been defensively disruptive, and he does his own work on the offensive end after doing it on the D.
And the layup's good off the glass. And now just a 1-point Suns lead.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Rubio. So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet and Lowry are the 1 and the 2. Marc Gasol is out there with Hollis Jefferson, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. To the middle, here's Diallo. Gasol with the defensive effort. Toronto trailing. Bounce pass from Lowry. Powell, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now, here's Rubio. Covered by Van Vliet. And the pass to Kaminsky. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Bullseye. And the Suns lead by 1. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Oubre against Powell. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Oubre kicks to Bridges. Pass to Kaminsky. Shoots over Van Vliet. Kaminsky misses.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Hollis Jefferson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
How about the toughness, Kevin, from Hollis Jefferson on the interior? Fantastic at using his length close to the rack to get that contact.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, I think what I like about Hollis Jefferson is he can contribute just a little bit of everything. This guy's got a tremendous motor.
And Phoenix making a change here. Baines is checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. He hits both from the stripe. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Bridges with it. Pass to Diallo. Shoots. And the shot is long. Raptors with the lead to the paint. There's Hollis Jefferson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
We call that floor vision, gentlemen. Kyle Lowry with the pretty pass.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lowry against Bridges. Passes to Diallo. From the stripe, and the jumper is on the mark.
I'll tell you, the in-between game for Rubio starting to come around.
Now here's Van Vliet. T right on him. Lowry against Bridges. The pass to Gasol. Baines with the block. Looking to end his cold spell, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
The Suns making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Siakam is checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Free throw, no good for Oubre. And not a seasoned Doris that pops off the stat sheet, but a strong rookie campaign for Mikal Bridges.
You simply can't ignore the defense he brings for this team. Very refined for his experience level. Teams would love to see him grow into a third option on the offensive end with this roster. Let's see if that happens.
Pass to Baines. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You talk about bangers in the NBA, Doris, the Australian. Aaron Baines, rugged as they come.
Kev, he is the very definition of an energy guy. This man is a great defender. You get blindsided by one of his picks, you are going to feel it the next day.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Van Vliet. And Baines pulls it down.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
They get it back. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Suns leading by 3. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Rubio dishes to Baines. He kicks it to Bridges. Back to Baines. 6 to shoot. Rubio left side. Shoots over Van Vliet. Misses off the right iron. Raptors trail by 3. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
And he makes the first. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 1-point game. Knocked away. Pass to Oubre. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Baines kicks to Rubio. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Anunoby, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Here's Bridges. He dishes it to Oubre. Gasol against Ayton. To the left side wing. Baines finds Oubre. Back to Baines. A 3, Bridges. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Now Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. Pass to Siakam. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Down low. Here's Oubre, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 1.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
And the Raptors call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Bridges. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Here's Gasol, and the Raptors miss again. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Rubio, the pass to Baines. Kicks to Oubre. There's the 3. They get the rebound. Ayton. Good D by Siakam.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
A nice shot by Booker.
A case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Now here's Van Vliet, covered by Rubio. And Siakam has it in the corner. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
To the wing on the left. Here's Ayton. Gasol with the rebound. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Lowry. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Another shot. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 10 points in just the second half. Lowry against Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I think quickness has probably never been more important in the NBA, but you cannot overlook the value of strength. Think about a guy like Kyle Lowry. He's not the biggest, he's not the most explosive, but he's got strength and he's got that bulldog mentality.
Sharch checked in for Aaron Baines. And so Lowry nails both of them. And Kyle Lowry, Doris, never shy about contact.
You're right, Kevin. Never shy on either end, offensively or defensively. Kyle Lowry will get into you. He is the tone setter with his physicality and his effort level.
And it's Ayton missing. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Anunoby. No good. That would have tied it. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Oubre, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Lowry. Left side Gasol. Here's Van Vliet. Drills it from outside.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Suns leading by 3. Sharch outside. Oubre on the wing. And here's Rubio. And there's the pass to Ayton. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, this is a guy who consistently draws the defense's attention. DeAndre Ayton has incredible skill.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
And the Raptors call time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
To the left wing. Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. That 3 off the mark.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Offensive rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And stolen by Booker. Rubio outside. Here's Oubre. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 6 assists now in the game.
Look at how confident Kelly Oubre is in the catch and shoot. You know why? Because he worked at it.
Van Vliet, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Sharch outside. Pass to Ayton. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Raptors trail by 5. Van Vliet passes to Gasol. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Siakam against Sharp. With 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, this is where Booker can really hurt you. Very capable and confident three-point shooter. Go ahead, Devin.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Tries from 16. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Passes it to Rubio. Inside. And there's Sharp on the assist by Rubio. Sharp has got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. Three-pointer, Lowry gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
I tell you, this guy combines crafty moves and an effective shot to attack defenses. Kyle Lowry cooking.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's Sharp, and Gasol sends it back. And he gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 9. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Lowry passes to Gasol. Over Ayton. Gasol no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Rubio outside. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Craig Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.